Good morning, everyone. It is pouring here, so I don't have internet service because we base off of satellite. That's our only option out on the island. So I'm taking this on my phone and then I'm going to send it in. Regarding student affairs, a population of students that draw my attention are minority students. Not only do I think that they have very unique needs in regards to discrimination they face, regardless of their age, but because of the typical age college students are and the pressures that they have to fit in can increase stress for this population as they face many microaggressions daily. I think opportunities to support this population is having more facilitated meetings, not just within the groups, but throughout other groups as well. So intertwining those groups, across those groups, so that people can join in to hear about their differences and share stories that may never been heard by different groups otherwise. And I think that'd be very beneficial for minority groups on campuses. So cultural humility and awareness are necessary components to student affairs work because they will always be a need to address multicultural issues as multicultural campuses are ever growing. To meet the needs of students, it must be part of student affairs professional training, and I believe that there are the multicultural classes in student affairs and higher education programs. So in our counseling program, we stress cultural awareness because we are working one-on-one with people from various cultures and backgrounds, and the same happens in student affairs as I just said. If we are working with people, regardless of how diverse the population is, we need to be culturally aware. This awareness captures broad populations from the socioeconomic status, from race, ethnicity, language barriers, gender. All of these things we should be mindful of as professionals in a person-oriented field. So not just higher education, as I said, like we have to do this in counseling and many other fields have this component to it as well. I loved Dr. Mascaratolo's emphasis on servant leadership in this profession. I actually took a career development class like 2 or 3 semesters ago where we were comparing leadership styles, and I actually kind of wasn't in favor of servant leadership, but that was because it was in a business setting, so I didn't think that it would be helpful for employees to also be taking on that role if they wanted to keep going up the ladder and respecting their higher ups. But they just want to connect well with their jobs, I felt like, in some settings. But this setting in higher education, it'd be most effective because you're including the students. You're working with people that need you to be a servant to them and help them through these things. So I respect her a lot for using the servant leadership, especially when others in student affairs question it, like, why are we doing this? Like, this isn't exactly what I should be doing. It's helpful. Like, students need that help. Students need people to be there for them and just come down to their level and find their needs and work with them through that. So it shows a truly humble approach, and I think it highlights what multiculturalism needs on campus. And that's all I have for you today. Again, I'm going to post this as soon as I can. I was hoping I could post it earlier, like Dr. Dietlin had said, but the weather here has been a little bit crazy, and we're also having a lot more researchers and visitors out on the island, so I get to be busy. It's awesome. All right, thank you, and have a good weekend. Bye.